Hello, hello. I am so late. Oh my gosh. I forgot to get the winner for last week's pink pumpkin card. So I was trying to do that, and then the computer decided to not behave, and it's still not behaving. I still don't have what I need, but that's all right. I need to get started. I'm so excited about today's card challenge. All right, so this week's card challenge, I am doing a sketch. I haven't done a sketch in a while, so love sketches. I'm getting all this trash off my desk because I was making the card also this morning and I didn't have time to clean up. Okay, we are ready. Look at all these people here. I love it. Donna and Shella and Debbie Spicer and Marie. Oh my goodness. Dinky Six Dallas Stars. That is a fun what do we call name? I love it. Hello. Patricia, Teresa, God, y'all names are just going so fast. Okay. Oh, I love Wednesday card challenge day. Don't you guys love card challenge day? All right. So, like I said, I have a card sketch for you today. We're going to be using number 19. A lot of you already own my card sketch book. Hold on. Let me pull it out real quick. So this is what it looks like. And if you don't have a copy of it, I just sell it for $4.95. That helps with the cost of my blog and my my newsletter. So that's why I sell it instead of giving it away free. And I am in the midst of making another one, except life, not that life doesn't always get in the way, but it seems like it keeps getting pushed to the back burner. It's almost done. So I promised early fall, and we're at the middle of October. I'm sorry, you guys. It will get done. I do have another sketchbook on the way, so don't give up on me. Okay. Anyways, Debbie asked, what day is my birthday? My birthday is the 25th of October. Oh, speaking of my birthday, if you guys didn't see, if you're not friends with me on my personal Facebook profile page, Kristina Cleveland Reese, first of all, please ask to be my friend. I'll just message you and make sure you are a real person asking me, because I get so many spam people trying to friend me on Facebook. But I am raising money for ALS. I have a very good friend, best friend. She has ALS and she is dying, and it is, okay, I'm not going to cry, but it is the saddest thing in the world. Okay, because there's no cure and it's horrible to watch her die. But so I'm sorry. I'm raising money for that. If you see that on the Facebook, please donate to the ALS Association. We need to find a cure for this horrific disease. Okay. Oh, wow. That got me off on a bad. I got to cheer up now. Okay. Card sketches. Here we go. Card sketches, card challenges. Last week's card challenge was pink for, golly, how depressing, for breast cancer. And we have a winner. Our winner is Janet Casey. Janet, congratulations. Are you here, girl? Give us a shout out if you're with us this morning. You all say congratulations to Janet. I am going to see if I can't share her card. That's what I was in the middle of doing. So share my screen. This is Janet's card. Okay, window. There it is, I think. Okay. There it is. It popped up. Yay. So this is Janet's card for pink pumpkins, and you won the challenge from last week. So I'm going to be sending you a little special prize. Look at all the work she put into this. She cut all those pumpkins out. Then she cut out the rectangle. Then she did the leaves and the sentiment in the middle. Wow, that is an awesome card, Janet. Congratulations, sweetie. Oh my gosh, so cool, so cool. All right, so that was last week's challenge. This week's challenge, like I said, is card sketch number 19. And this is card sketch number 19. Now, I want to kind of walk you through this, because card sketches, if you can see, I made this card back when I made the book exactly like the sketch. Okay. So you have a card base, you have a ribbon, you have a rectangle, and you have a sentiment. And that's exactly what that looks like. Today's card that I'm making is not exactly, but it's pretty darn close. All right. So I am using a returning favorite. If you all did not get this card bundle, stamp set bundle last year, it is available in our catalog this year. Right here, it says returning favorite, Merriest Moments. This is the stamp set, but what's so cool about the stamp set is it also has the dies. Okay, now you can't get it as a bundle anymore. Last year it was sold at a 10% bundle. This year you have to buy it separate. But these are the dies and an embossing folder. So there's like 3 parts to this. It's a really cool kit. A lot of you own it. Whoops, all the pieces over there. So I'm going to be making this card with you this morning. Oh, speaking of catalogs, look at this, you guys. I still have a packet of catalogs I haven't even opened. If you do not have a catalog and you need one, you want one, please message me and I will send you one of my catalogs, because if I don't send them out, they're just going in the recycle box. So please, if you need a holiday catalog, message me. I've got 8 of them sitting there that need to be given away. All right, let's get back to what we're doing. Okay. Do I have any other questions? Yay, congratulations, Janet. Yes, Janet does make beautiful cards. Thank you, Pam. Okay. Let's get started. So the first thing I have, and I'm just going to leave this card up here in the corner while I'm making this new one. Okay. Let me get the catalog out of the way. All right. First thing is I got a card base. Okay. So my card base is just a white 8.5 by 5.5 folded in half. So that part, don't need instructions for that. You know to do that. Let me get the bone folder though, so it'll stay flat while I'm working on it. Okay. Now my paper, this is such pretty paper. Okay. Now, what made me think of this paper in the catalog, the example, look at this, the example that they were using with this. I was like, oh, I love that paper. But that paper you cannot get unless you are either you host a class, which I don't do very much. I do occasionally, but you don't have to host a class. You can just get some friends together and make an order. As long as your order is over 150, this is an option. You can get all 48 sheets. Look, I've barely even touched this thing. I've got so much paper. 48 sheets, 12 by 12, all the holidays. So you've got Christmas and Halloween and birthday. So it's called Celebrating Everything. And it's on the last page of the catalog. Let me show you real quick. It's on the very, very last page right here. That's where it is. Celebrate Everything, 12 by 12, 48 sheets for $18. I mean, that you can't even get that. It's like super deal. Also, caroling mice. I made a card the other day using caroling mice. That's another thing you can only get with once your order is over 150. So if you have an order over 150, you can choose those things for your Stampin' Rewards, or get a group of people together and put in an order, and then you can use your Stampin' Rewards. So you can't just buy it. You have to use Stampin' Rewards. Okay. Back to making my card. So I cut the paper at 4 1/4 by 5.5, and I'm just going to tape that on there. Oh, One Hope for Heaven. Where can you message me for a catalog? Kristina at creatingwithkristina.com. Hold on. There it is. Okay. Good question. Yeah, just message me, just send me an email. I will need your mailing address, so don't forget your mailing address. A lot of people say, I want a catalog, and then they don't give me their address. I'm like, well, I need your address. Oh, goodness. Okay. There we go. All right. That was easy. Next part of the sketch is to have some kind of a ribbon. It could be a paper strip. You could do like a piece of designer paper here and a different designer paper over here. It doesn't have to be the same. It doesn't even have to go all the way to the edge. Whatever. I mean, just kind of, these sketches are just for you to kind of get an idea to get started. Okay. But I am going to go ahead and put a ribbon on here. And I'm using this beautiful sparkly. Have y'all seen this ribbon? It's in our annual catalog. It is also a favorite returning. This came out last year. I love sparkly stuff. So we're just going to first open my card back up. And the way I do ribbons is I just pull out enough to tie a bow. Come on. A little bit more. There we go. Okay. And then I just cut it. And now I might be wasting some ribbon this way, but it's just easier. If you're worried about wasting ribbon, then tie the bow on the card with the spool still attached and then trim it, and you won't waste a whole couple inches of ribbon that way. All right. And then I use the tweezers to hold it still while I maneuver the bows, because first of all, I have fake nails. It's so hard to tie bows with fake nails. But the other reason, it's just easier to have a third hand. Okay. Now I just pull. I put my finger in the loop like that, and I pull the tail, and that shortens the bow, but keeps it tight. And then, like I said, see, I'm going to be wasting some ribbon there and there. So, but, oh well. Okay, we got that part on. Now, my next part of my sketch is the rectangle. Okay, now on the sketch, and on the card I made, I did a matted white cardstock. I stamped on the cardstock, then I matted it. This one, what we're going to do is we are using and I want to show you how to use this. So that's why I haven't taken it apart yet. So I have my mint macron paper here, and I found that it was easier to cut the frame out first and then run it through the die cut, run it through the embossing machine. I'm sorry. You're supposed to be able to emboss and cut at the same time, but I've never been able to get it to line up. So let me get some washi tape to hold this in place. How we doing? Oh, thanks, Debbie. Debbie said, it's a nice sketch. And Michelle says, that's a pretty card. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, early voting. Yes, you all, everybody has to vote. I don't care what party you belong to. Our government is falling apart, and it's because people won't vote. And these politicians think they can do whatever they want. If you don't like what's going on, vote out the people who are messing things up and vote in the new people. That's enough on politics. Okay. But yes, please get out and vote. All right, running that through the die cutting machine. Okay. Now, come on. Do you want me to run it through again? Did it not cut all the way? It looks like it did. Yeah, it did. It's just stuck. It's just stuck. Okay. All right, and then I need to, I've got some pieces that are like stuck in there. Let me, whoops, poke those out. Okay, I think we got it all. Whoops, yeah. All right, now that I've got all that done, we are going to emboss it. Now, Stampin' Up I've had a lot of people ask, I can't seem to get my embossing folders to work. All right, we have a specialty plate because we have two different embossing folders. We have standard regular embossing folders, and then we have these 3D embossing folders. And you can tell the 3D embossing folders do not bend. They are thick, okay? And they need, so you just use the regular platform, and this is just a Sizzix. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have Stampin' Up's cut and emboss machine. This is just the traditional flat base. But you do need the specialty plate, and that you need to buy from Stampin' Up. And I forget what, it's in our annual catalog. If you can't find it, message me and I will help you. But what we're going to do is we are going to line this up inside here. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. Can you see that? There we go. See how I'm lining that up? Now, I do not want this to move. So where's that washi tape I just got? Okay. Oh, it's still on the die plate. Okay. I don't want it too sticky because I don't want it to mess up, but yeah, it kind of moved a little bit. All right. I want that to stay stuck. Okay, now specialty plate. And it goes through the machine perfectly. But like I said, the specialty plate is only available from Stampin' Up because it goes with Stampin' Up's 3D embossing folders. Now, regular embossing folders that we sell, you don't need anything special. It works with any embossing machine. It's just these 3D folders that you have to have that plate. So that hopefully answers the question that a lot of people always ask me. All right, let me get this tape off very gently. The other thing is when you go through the cut and emboss machine with tape, it does stick. No matter how much of the stickiness you try to take off, you still have to be very careful taking it off. All right, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh, I love that. All right, so that was that part. And that goes right here. And then I'm going to have the bow come up through the bowels right there. All right, so that is our next piece that we're going to put on. We're going to put it on with dimensionals. How are we doing, you guys? Oh, Sherry said that's why she broke her 3D folder. Oh, Donna wants to know what electric die cutting machine I have. Donna, I use, it is a Sizzix, but it's called Tim Holtz Vagabond 2. Just go to Google search shopping, put in electric die cut and emboss machine. Don't put in electric cutting machine or you will get crickets and silhouettes and things like that. You want an cut and emboss machine. And if you want an electric one, just put electric in there and you'll see the Tim Holtz. It's old. I've had this thing for 3 years now. It is knock on my desk. It's not made of wood, but I've never had any troubles with it. So I love my cut and emboss, my Tim Holtz. But I've heard people say, oh, mine falls apart. Mine doesn't work. I'm like, well, mine works beautifully. So sorry, can't help you. What does that mean? That was mean. Sorry. Okay, I'm trying to get this on here. You have to be careful. I mean, it literally, oops, I'm not in the picture. It literally just fits inside there, you guys. Okay, if you're going to be putting it in an envelope. And then I'm just pulling the bow up so that it's like between the holly branches right there. Okay, so we've got that. Next. Okay, my next piece is this. Now, this is going to take a bit. So be patient with me. I've already cut the rectangle out. And I am going to zoom in a bit. Let me zoom in so you all can see better. I have the poinsettia, but I also learned a trick using our masking paper. If you did not know, we have what's called Stampin' Mask paper. And what this is you stamp on, let's see, where did my other piece go? Oh, well. Okay. Well, oh, here it is. Okay. So this is the piece that I used this morning and you just stamp the image on there and then you use your scissors and you cut it out and you peel the back off. And it's the stickiness of a Post-it note. It's very, very light stickiness. But what it will do is it covers the part you've stamped so you can stamp on top of it, but leaving it. So let me tell you what I'm talking about here. See this cute poinsettia here? Well, the little flower, where'd my big flower go? Oh, here's my bigger one. Here's the bigger one. These layer, okay, to create a nice big poinsettia. But you don't want the petal of the big poinsettia to be on top of the petal of the little poinsettia. So you have to cover up the little poinsettia and then stamp the big poinsettia. And that's called masking. It's a masking technique. So, and I'm using, what color am I using? I'm using Sweet Sorbet. I love this red. This is such a pretty red. I mean, I like our real red, but this Sweet Sorbet is just got a little pink to it. All right. Whoops, that's the big one. I want to go little one first. You want to do whatever is highest up on the layers. That's the one you do first. Okay. And I'm just going to do one poinsettia and then put the sentiment on, so it doesn't take us as long this morning. Okay. Now I take this that I've cut out and you just kind of match it up. All right, like that. Then you take your big poinsettia and you kind of have to rotate it to see where it fits. Okay. Now you got to peel up that small one. But before I do that, I want to put in some leaves. So I actually have to cover up the big poinsettia leaves first. Okay. And let me see how this goes. I believe it goes like that. Yeah, there it is. So I'm covering up these petals now, so I can stamp my holly leaf. Close this up. And I'm doing my holly leaves in the shaded spruce. And so I got my colors. Whoops, sorry, out of the picture. Got my colors from my paper, shaded spruce. And I'm just going to put a couple here. And so see how I stamped on the poinsettia there? Well, it's not going to be showing when I finish in just a minute. Whoops, I just got ink on me. Okay, and then this one I'll put up here. Okay, there we go, like that. Now, one more thing though. I had to cut out the holly leaf because I want to put the other leaf with the mint macaron. So I've got to cover this leaf up. So here is this foliage. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Now I'm going to peel this one up though and put it on top of this one so I can do some foliage over here too. Okay. I'm actually going to do this one twice. Okay, there we go. Now take all of the masking paper off. So there's those pieces. And one thing you can do with these, because you can use them over and over again, is go to your stamp set. Okay, open up your box and put them right here. And they'll stay right there. And you won't have to make them again. Okay. So there, whoops, that's the cover. Where is it? Oh, it's still on the card thing here. Ah, come on. Come on. Oh, it is really stuck on there. Okay. Yeah, like I said, every time you just have to be careful. It's low tack tape, but every time I stamped another color on top, it pressed it further into the paper. So you just want to be careful of that. And there I have that piece. Okay, and then that's just going to go right there. I think I'm going to glue it. Oh, thank you, Diana, for sharing. You all, when you share, it's so helpful for other people to find it. YouTube and Facebook go, oh, this must be interesting. I will send it out into cyberspace so other people can find it. I don't know if that's really how they sound, but okay, now this is just going to go right on there like that. Okay, almost done. The last part of the sketch, where'd my sketch go? The last part of my sketch is the sentiment strip right here. Okay, and so where did I put it? So I have this cardstock and I had the sentiment somewhere. Come on, sentiment, where are you? There you are. And I'm going to do this in the shaded spruce. And I'm using the shapes. Oh, I always forget the name of it. Stylish Shapes die. I love these dies. These dies are so awesome. But anyways, this is the banner one. It's stitched. And I'm just going to cut that out. I love my Stylish Shape dies. Go. That tape that I was using earlier, because I don't want this to move as it goes through the machine. Now it just fits. I mean, you're going to cut off a little bit of the greetings G at the bottom, but it's not enough to where you can't read what it says. Okay. Oops, got to redo my plates here. I've got all these other plates in here. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. Where did my magnetic plate go? Hold on. Oh, I put it in the other spot. Oh, Hold on, you guys. So I use the Sizzix magnetic plate right here. And I have a Rascog cart and I forget to be careful. It will stick to the metal cart and then I can't move it. And so I have to be careful. It's funny, but not that funny. Okay. There we go. Okay, let me zoom back out. I'm so in, you can't see what I'm doing. Whoa, you don't need that much. There we go. Okay. And see what I mean? I mean, it just barely fit those G's down there, but it does fit. So it does fit. Roll this out. Get my card back. Okay, now one more thing. So I put this decorative embossed frame on with dimensionals. Okay, there's a dimensional in the middle and on each of the corners. And I just noticed it's kind of cockeyed. Oh, well. I want to be careful when I put the season greetings because I do want to pop it up, but I don't want to put a dimensional on top of a dimensional. So if I put my season's greeting right there, I can put a dimensional. That way, when it goes to the mail, it kind of squishes between, but it still has it popping up. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. All right, one more time. Where am I? Right there. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this frame here is a little crooked, but that's okay. What do you think? So the first one I did 2 poinsettias, and it was really kind of difficult to get all of that from. It was just, I think the 1 poinsettia is prettier. And I also forgot there is a center stamp to the center of this. I didn't get it out. I'll do that later. Or maybe I'll put some bling there. I'm not sure. Okay. All right. I hope you all enjoyed this card. Remember your card challenge. And I'll have it up on the Facebook page in just a minute. But here is the card sketch one more time. I will have a picture of it along with these cards on my Facebook page. So if you are watching this Facebook Live from Facebook, you're on the right page. Okay. It's just right above. It's right now. I've still got the pink pumpkin one there pinned to the top, but I'll switch out and put this sketch challenge pinned to the top. If you're watching on YouTube, there will be a link in the description below to get to the Facebook page to post a picture of your card. All right. And then I'll do a random drawing next Wednesday. Friday is Fun Fold Friday. If you want a catalog, send me a message. What else? Oh, we're having the joining special. You know that you can get $155 worth of product for just $99 with free shipping right now. So if you're thinking about joining my amazing team, Reese's Paper Pieces, would love for you to join in on the fun. We do all kinds of cool stuff. We have a mystery stamping once a month. We do challenges. We have all kinds of fun. We're a great team. Let's see. What else? Is that it? Catalog, returning. That's it. Okay. You guys, love y'all. See you Friday. Oh, Jeanette, what is the name of the die set? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I know a lot of you already turned off, but that's okay. The name of the die set, I'm looking for its package because they name everything crazy. Merriest Frames. So it's called Merriest Frames. The embossing folder is called Merriest Frames Hybrid Embossing Folder. And then the stamp set is Merriest Memories. Good question. Sorry about that, Jeanette. I should have seen that earlier. I'm looking for other questions. Nope. Okay, you guys. Bye-bye.